come to the attention of the police. They may be successful businessmen. They may be successful politicians. They may be successful academics. They may be successful priests. They exist in all areas of society.
There is a growing awareness that psychopathic behavior is around us in all walks of life. There are telltale signs in road rage incidents and in the violence that surrounds sport. But it's in the cut and thrust of the business world, an arena where traditionally ruthlessness verges on a virtue, that it's becoming increasingly worrying. Paul Barbiak, a personnel consultant, has had his own daunting experiences with psychopaths in suits.
I was brought into an organization to work on a team-building project. There had been some conflict amongst people in this particular team. And as I interviewed them, half of them identified one person as the source of the conflict. But the other half of the group thought this person walked on water, was absolute dream, and even future leader of the company. As I interviewed him, I found that I personally liked him very much. However, over time, he began to do things that were very bizarre. He would accidentally bump into a vice president, and then once he realized who it was, of course he really knew who it was, he would start praising this individual and fawning after him and ingratiating himself with the vice president. Others would see him with the VP and think that he had some sort of influence, which he really didn't have. Then he would take this perception in their mind and pretend that he did have secret information about what was going on in the organization. As he did this with different people, they were more willing to share information with him that they had because they thought that he was in the know. He discovered that one of the vice presidents was having an affair with one of the individuals in the office. He became very good friends with this individual, the young lady, and began to give her not only positive information about himself, because he was very gracious and charming, but he also spread negative rumors about his boss, the person who he really wanted to replace. I called Bob Hare. He sent me a copy of the psychopathy checklist. I was shocked by the results. This person came out with a 30 out of 40. I called Bob back, and he said to me that, yes, in fact, I had been dealing with a psychopath. He referred to this person as a subcriminal psychopath. I now refer to them as industrial psychopaths.
The notion of industrial psychopaths rising through the ranks to become captains of industry could mean that the character traits are a positive business asset.
If we take the Robert Maxwell example, it may be that he was able, through his energy and drive and lack of concern for other people, to develop a business effectively. But the damage he did to people along the way was quite considerable, very considerable.